Welcome to KT Quick Reviews, where I play a game for about an hour or so and tell you about it. Well, here's a game I didn't think I was going to cover, let alone play. A little bit of backstory before I get to the actual meat of the video. Despite taking pride in being a variety gamer, someone who will give any game a chance, there is one genre that I am abysmal in. That, my friends, are platformers. I've played my fair share of Mario and Kirby games and even some Super Meat Boy here and there, but once these things got into the 3D realm, my brain just said no. Especially mascot platformers like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, and so on and so forth. Though I did enjoy what little bit of Mario Odyssey I was able to play, I didn't have the same issues I had had with previous entries in the genre. So why the heck did I pick up Astro? It's a 3D mascot platform with little to no story. This is like the exact opposite of a KT game. Well, honestly, for the first time in a while, I got FOMO. Everyone's been singing the praises of this game, and how can I deny this little fella? Just look at him. I ended up playing for about 6 hours on my first run, and the only reason I put it down is because my body physically wouldn't let me play anymore. As I stated, yeah, Astro really doesn't have a story, so I'm going to just try to cover my overall thoughts on the game and list a run through the first hour or so. The basic idea is that Astro and their friends are flying around a big PS5 ship until this alien shows up, steals a part of it, and they crash on this planet. The opening right away was a reference to Journey, and I am here for it. After that, it's literally go to worlds, find friends, fight bosses, fix shit. And oh man, it is a treat. This is very obviously a baby game for babies, many of its platforms and puzzles direct and well projected, but I found myself still dying for the dumbest reasons. I will wholeheartedly blame this on myself. Each level houses a series of basic bots you need to rescue, then about 2 or 3 VIP bots, which are all characters from various Sony games. It's going to take every ounce of me to not spoil each one you get, but I will say after every boss you defeat, you get a VIP that leads you to a world catered to that specific series. The first one was a surprise, but the second world made me grin ear to ear the entire time. All I can say is, if you follow me long enough, you know I love a certain Greek god, and he and his son get a lot of love in Astro. Most levels also come with unique power-ups that allow you to experience the puzzles and environments in a different way. You get a set of mouse ears that allow you to become tiny, a dog that rockets you across gaps and through certain materials, and my favorite, the punchy grabby frog hands that basically turn you into arms. Oh, and you also become a sponge at one point. I don't know why this is the cutest thing ever, but it is. There's also several secret levels and trial runs you can unlock by finding portals in existing worlds or interacting with objects on the map. I did a few of the, button levels, specifically the triangle ones, and oh man, these are hard, but the rewards for completing them and getting the special VIP bot is well worth it. I really don't want to spoil any of the levels or bosses, just let me talk about the little fellas real quick. So for every collection of worlds you beat, you end up unlocking sections of your main area. These places will house more guys you can rescue, and if you have enough, you can also gain access to puzzle pieces and other items. The puzzle pieces are collected so you can build structures. These include a gacha machine full of additional items you can add to your VIP bots, one instance being Leon from Resident Evil getting a puzzle to look over while a zombie bot looks at him. Others would be Sindri from God of War getting a little work table, and so on. The others are different colors for your ship, which is an awesome PlayStation 5 controller, and then eventually the ability to change who you run around as. In the time I played, I was halfway to unlocking this one, and I had over 117 bots. But yeah, this game is a blast and I highly recommend it. Every inch of Astro is a love letter to Sony's library, and I honestly don't want to spoil any more than I already have. As someone who isn't good at or even a fan of 3D platformers, this game is 10 out of 10 in my book. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this kind of content or even longer form videos, please sure to subscribe. And if you want to help me out in any other way, I also have a Patreon. I'll see you all in the next video.